Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, and welcome to the full moon, blue moon in Taurus. This is a live stream. It is live streamed where I will be interacting with people in the comments, asking me questions about what to expect. And do I have everything? Happy Halloween, everybody. This is like in the morning. It's quite early. But I figured if anyone has any like Halloween plans, that it would just be, hey, Mondo, that it would just be really like kind of more convenient. My Halloween plans were, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me try to fix this. My Halloween plans were canceled because of what's going on. So I hope that you guys are doing something fun this Halloween or that you have some backup plans. What ears? Okay, I think that's going to work out. Okay. Hi, Laura. Hello. Good morning. Good Halloween morning to everyone and all. This, I kind of do want to jump in, but sorry. What do I want to say? I kind of do want to jump in and say that, you know, leading up to a full moon, we already feel, hey, Dragon Emperor, oh, soul family. You know, you guys probably, hey, Nicole, yay. Yeah, probably leading up to this full moon, been feeling the effects. And the few days leading up to the full moon are more impactful because the energy is gaining momentum. The moon is still gaining in light. It's gaining in its fullness. Hey, Tom Bell, Aria, I'm so happy to be here. I'm happy to have you guys here too. It's a holiday, and it's always nice to spend holidays with loved ones, and you know, with good energies, soul family, soul tribe stuff. So, yeah, guys, this is the blue moon. You know, October started on a full moon, and that was a really rough one. That full moon with Chiron, like it was just, and then we had this new moon in the middle of the month where we were. What is this? Sorry. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm just noticing something that I burned. I burned something here. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Thanks. Happy Halloween, everybody. A heart for the divine feminine, excuse me. Yeah, so then we had this new moon in the middle of the month. And what's going on now, it's wrapping up a 6-month little odyssey. And so the thing about this full moon in Taurus, and I titled it Whoa, because it's got that factor. It's got that, you know, effect to it because the full moon is at 8 degrees of Taurus and it's with Uranus. So Uranus is retrograde, but, you know, they're both in a very stable sign of Taurus. And the moon is exalted in Taurus, meaning that she just loves Taurus. She loves everything that Taurus loves. So they both love to enjoy the same things together. They like comfort and being happy and being nurtured and just being comfortable. Uranus is all about like shaking that up and making it all like, pfft. Uranus likes totally different things than that. So the fact that they're together and they're all having this little party here, they're all getting what they want. They're all getting their needs met. And so it's like, you know, in order to feel comfortable, in order to feel really good, there does have to be some disruption. So this works a couple different ways. Some of these disruptions you will be so happy about. You will be like, oh, you know, really excited to go for, really excited to see. And some of these disruptions, it's not so much. Some of these disruptions you will be, and depending on where this is happening in your life, it can be a sudden departure, a sudden, oh, now you're broken up. Now you are in a different job, or now you're leaving your job, or now your position in the company is being reimagined or redesigned, or, you know, kind of like those disruptions. But, you know, Taurus, that energy kind of sticks in actually the fixed signs, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo all stay and can stay really fixed in situations that, you know, it's outgrown. Like it's kind of enough. It's kind of done already. And that's why Uranus is here to just shake it all up and to show you something that you can get into that is a little bit more radicalized, a little bit different, a little bit, Now here's the thing, like it could be breakups, breakdowns, breakaways. It's good breaking apart energy, but it could also be a breakthrough. So for some of you, you could be taking something to the next level, or it doesn't have to be that your position in the company is like, scaring you a little bit. It could be that maybe you were bored or maybe you were overworked, but now this Iranian energy is coming in and it's a breakthrough to something even more creative or even more suiting for you. So for every full moon, it is opposite the sun. And in this case, the sun is in Scorpio. So it's like this laser focus, this laser light, take this off, laser light of truth and authenticity, and making sure that like, really what's going on. And when you really have a good sense and like your little Scorpio feelers are like, making sure that whatever the Iranian thing that you're breaking away from or breaking through, making sure that you really do have your eyes wide open here. Even though we do have Mercury retrograded back into Libra, this is giving you a second chance energy to say something or to communicate in a way. Look back in September, something that was going on, because the second chance can be about communicating again on something in a very diplomatic way, continuing a conversation, continuing dialogue about something that is, you're taking a different approach with Mars retrograde at the time of this full moon. Let's talk about Mars again. Mars retrograding in Aries, the mojo, not quite there. There's still some frustration. There's still things that we're not getting. There's still a waiting period. There's still, Carl's here, everybody, and Jeff, and Troy, and Bob Marley, yay, and David Lawrence, woohoo! Welcome, guys. And that is going to stay that way. That is going to stay a little bit longer. Mars goes direct in the middle of November. I think it's like November 13th. Yes, Mars will go on to square again, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and Capricorn, but it's got his mojo back. Not Mars and Aries. So you will have benefited by bristling your life and strategizing where you could not get your needs met immediately. I think I talked about that like in the summer or something. So keep holding on a little bit longer, because this full moon in particular, there's something happening there. You're starting to see where it's all going, where it's all leading, because of these big sharp changes with Uranus. It's like, oh my God, so it's finally, the energies are moving, physical things. It might have been something that you felt for a while, and now you're seeing it in the 3D reality, because Taurus is a very grounded, like physical sign. So you're feeling things, you're seeing things happening. Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter still in Capricorn. And they are also, Mercury retrograding back into Libra, she's reaching that degree that is hitting Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter in Capricorn. So they're both, where's Mars? Let's see. Mars is at 16 degrees of Aries. Mercury is at 26. That's a 10-degree orb. 16 plus 10 is 26. I use 10-degree orbs. That's pretty wide. Look in your life to see if you're feeling a T-square, because that's what that creates. If they're both opposing each other, Mercury and Mars, both of them squaring Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and Capricorn would make a T-square. So if you're feeling like your communications and you're having to really kind of this push and pull energy with a person, or maybe you're the Mars retrograding in Aries and there's something that you're trying to meet in the middle on something. You're trying to get their needs, their needs met. I've been doing that a lot. I've been doing the monthlies. I've been I have so much recorded. A lot of the sidebars are recorded, and I just got hit with this full moon energy the last few days. So anyway, it's all funneling into that Capricorn area of your life, which is like a transformer or like a bionic. I don't know if you guys can hear that car. That happened right at the perfect time when I'm talking about that. Like just this force, this thing like building up into a big Capricorn-tron, and so that's where you are in some area of your life. And this energy, you have the benefit of this Mercury. It's like that second chance that you get to put your power in a different way. Mars is retrograde. It could be an opportunity. It could be a passion. It could be a love. It could be something Martian. It could be that you're actually, there's very leadership energies with Libra and Aries and of course Capricorn. So how are you working that? And that's the whole benefit of astrology, is that we can just know what the energies are so we can use them and harness them and channel them consciously. So this Capricorn area of your life, and I'll get into that on the Patreon when I go through every one of the 12 signs, is really what's getting juiced up here, especially if you have anything in Capricorn, anything in Taurus, anything in Virgo. If you have something in Virgo, or anyone's earth sign, it could be even creating, it depends, but it can be creating like this grand earth trine energy, which is like extremely stabilizing. But anyway, so yeah, it's a bit of a wide orb, but some of you may be feeling it, especially if you have personal planets or points in those degrees, 6 to 16 degrees of the cardinal signs. So there's, again, a lot of, I don't want to say tension because that denotes something that's sort of uncomfortable. There's a lot of, I guess that's why we use the word dynamic and dynamism. But that's really what it is. It's a lot of energy that you're feeling concentrated. And, you know, we do have the sun connecting with Neptune, which is inspirational, which is idealistic, which is creative, which is spiritual, which is, I can let this go, I can move forward. Or if you need to do it, to soften a boundary. I always talk about the STD thing. Be careful with like softening boundaries, but all right, I got that out of the way. Really, you can soften some boundaries with your own healing, yes, but paired up with this very disruptive Iranian energy with this Taurus full moon, it can like be a little bit of a buffer of this breakthrough energy. So if you are changing positions at work, you're going to still be like excited and inspired, and you'll have some faith. You're going to have a brilliant idea, or you're going to have like a brilliant fantasy where you're like, oh my God, change is actually happening. It's moving. You know, even if you got fired, it's like, oh, I hate this job. Oh, there's something better for me. When one door closes, the window opens, you know, you can still be like, oh my God, it's thrilling. I'm scared, but it's change and I can feel it in my soul. You know, it could be like that too with this like Neptune Sun little marriage here. And that's really powerful. Neptune's going to go direct in November. Really, guys, this is the middle of October was hard. The beginning of October was really hard. This I actually like a lot, because really the only thing about this full moon is that this full moon is with Uranus. And so it's like, if you can like roll with this, and if you can go with your own flow, you'll really be okay. You'll really be okay. Mars retrograding, connecting with Mercury retrograding back into Libra before November 3rd, before Mercury stations direct. It's giving you an opportunity to put your foot down on something. Because, you know, I get it. Yes, Libra, we want to be peaceful. We want to be amenable. We want to be, you know, really stand up people. But Mars is teaching us something too about boundaries, standing up for ourselves. And it could be that too, that if you need to go back to some conversations or to some issues or to some relationships and put your foot down about something, establish a boundary, this is the time to do it. Because Mercury retrograding back into Libra is going to make sure that you do it in a way that does not disrespect your own integrity of your own soul. So this doesn't need to be a lashing out of repressed anger where it's like you scar everybody in the room. You know, it's going to be something that you do because you need to. It's for yourself, but it's not going to be in a way that you will be upset about or regretful about later on. It's just going to come back up for you to do. You're going to do it, and then you're going to move on. And there's something changing in this Taurus part of your life that is showing you and helping you move on, because it's changing things up in a material way, in a concrete way. And you're like, oh man, like it's easier to move on. It's a lot easier to move on when you get that kind of confirmation with the changes. I'm sorry, please don't hate me for using that straw. I use that straw is like 15 days reuse. Anyway, so yeah, it's a really exciting full moon. It's on Halloween. And that's the thing, you expect the unexpected, because I had a fantastic Halloween party. I'm not going to stand up, but this is the rest of the dress. This, and there's a bustle with little ruffles. I was so excited. I'm a host. I've been waiting for this all year. It got canceled, but it's okay because something else happened. And I was like, so it's okay. It's okay that I'm not going to the party. It's totally fine. Let's see what you guys are up to. Aw, poised girl, hey. Kisses, Askew, Sky Woman, Sun, Mars, Venus, Uranus, Neptune, and Mercury, and Capricorn. All of my Cap stelliums out there, let me just say, any Capricorn energy, you are like rising to greatness. This is all part of your journey. I swear there's a big, beautiful chocolate brownie waiting for you, especially at the end of this rainbow. Because then that's Jupiter-Pluto conjunction November 12th, baby. It's going to taste so sweet. It's going to taste so sweet. So, Kissisk, Askew, Sky Woman, Sun, Mars, Venus, Uranus, Neptune, and Mercury, and Capricorn. Life is going to open up this whole new vista for you that you even could have never thought possible. And you guys are like the top of the mountain. You're the highest peak of everyone's zodiacal chart. That's like, you're on the very top. There's going to be something opening up. You might even already have a little feeling of what that is or what it could be. Go with the flow because it's so glorious. It'll never happen again. It'll never happen again in your life. So journal every day. Take pictures of yourself every day. Because this is the time of your life where you're going to be like, that's when this was happening. That's when this was. I'm so sorry. My hair's, I swear it's clean. It just looks like it's not. This is when it was like happening. This is when it was, so even if things are like, I don't know, things are dark or whatever, but even if they are, you may be a little tired. I'm going to admit, with this energy, with Mars retrograding, there's some area of your life with Mars retrograde that you are tired, that you are like, I don't want to do it anymore. Or you're frustrated, you're not getting what you want. But on top of that, your energy level, especially in that area of life, it's like you have to rest even more. You have to drink even more water. You have to just go slower. That's going to feel better in November too. So it really is, go with the flow here. See what else kind of rolls out over the next 2 weeks. Because that new moon in November, guys, it's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be sextiling everything in Capricorn. I'll talk about it then, of course. But it's going to be an easier flow energetically with these lunar forces and these Capricorn, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter forces, where you're growing something that has been developing since 2008, since 3 years ago, since last year. A moon energy kicks it off. It activates these bigger transits like Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, because they take longer, right? But when there's an eclipse or when there's a lunation, and we're finishing up this energy of the Capricorn Cancer eclipses, because we have an eclipse at the end of November in Gemini. So, so we're starting to already see where this is going. We're finishing up all these Capricorn energies, which is just so tough. Capricorn's going to take, that's what it's been for you in this Capricorn area of your life. You guys, look at your charts, look at your chart, see where Capricorn is. That's where all your resources have been taken from you. Especially my Capricorns know this. Everything's been taken away from you and you've had to just go. You've had to do without. You've had to do it alone. You've had to do it without help. And it's to show you that you can. It's to prove to yourself and to the cosmos, but to yourself, how powerful you really are. So that when you get all of that power back, when you get all of those resources back, I really look like the mad scientist now. Oh boy, nothing's going to stop you. Nothing can never stop you again. It's never going to happen in your lifetime again. You're really building yourself up so strong. It's like incredible. It's really incredible. All right, that's my little Capricorn. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, Venus is trining Saturn. That's right. So Venus, I almost forgot about Venus. Venus is gorgeous in Libra. Anyone that's a Libra, sun, moon, rising, you've got the sparkle, the glitter, right over your aura. And she's connecting to Saturn. Also, if you're born, look at your natal chart. If you're born with almost any kind of connection between Venus and Saturn, that's aging gracefully. That's aging sort of really beautifully. And with like whatever's going on in your life, you guys, right now at this full moon and over the next 2 weeks, this Venus to Saturn, it's going to get better over time. It's going to get sweeter over time. So sure, it could be a little bit with this Iranian energy, it could be disruptive. It could break something up. But for those things in your life, as a relationship, a situation where it's a breakthrough, where you take dating to a relationship, or a relationship to marriage, or friendship to dating, or moving here to moving there, or this neighborhood to that neighborhood, or this job to that job, where it's like a breakthrough, it's going to get better over time. It's glue. Saturn's the glue. And with Venus, it's like the love will grow. The love will continue to get better and better as time goes on. Instead of it just being, it's really thrilling and exciting, and then it burns out. Mercury's going direct soon. Mercury's going direct November 3rd. Mars goes direct, I believe, November 13th, right with that new moon energy. So it's like something in your life is like blossoming, and it's beautiful, and it's going to last a long time. So for those, look at that area of your life where it is breakthrough. Some will be a breakdown or breakup, sure, but it's like clearing the debris. It's clearing the debris. It's just like shaking all of the little crumbs out of your life, and or shaking out the purse, or shaking out the whatever, so that only the really exciting, stable, interesting, feeling good things will stay and survive as they're meant to. So this Venus connection and she's opposing Chiron. Venus is opposing Chiron in Aries. So this is healing up something that, it could feel painful how good it feels, only because it's sad for what it wasn't before type of energy. But Venus is so strong in Libra that it's very, very relationship oriented. So look at the relationships that are in your life that you're enjoying right now, because relationships in particular with its connection to Saturn, some of you, there could even be an age difference. That's a very Capricorn thing, where there's a big age difference. It's looking really good. It's looking really great. It looks like there's some obstacles or some frustrations with this Mars retrograde, but all in all, there's something moving forward. There's something happening, in some area of your life, wherever this Taurus energy is. And I like the Sun in Scorpio is there to keep an eye on everything. And Scorpio is even inspired. Scorpio is even inspired. That's a big deal with that connection to Neptune. Because Scorpio ain't going to get all excited about something so it's like, if Scorpio Sun can be happy in a trine to Neptune in Pisces, and if Neptune in Pisces can look over at the Sun in Scorpio and just ooze out, it's good. It's all good, you guys. It's really, really good. So don't stop me now. Aw, thanks, guys. Oh, I didn't even tell you what I was supposed to be. So I was going to this like midnight in Paris, like a whole cabaret show with like cocktails and drinks and a 3-course dinner, and to see the girls with the skirts. Yeah, I wanted to see the girls with the skirts, and it was going to be super. I was just going to be an 1890s, boss woman lady, but I'd rather not get sick. I'd rather stay healthy. So it's a good thing that it was canceled. Health is one of the treasures of life. Oh my God. So yeah, I can feel it. I'm excited about the future. Good, guys. I want you to feel excited. Like I'm telling you, even if it is a loss of a job, relationship, friendship, whatever, there is something rushing to you in this place. It's even better. So I want you to feel excited. I want you to take this Iranian energy and just like run with it, because you absolutely can write down any great ideas that you guys have, because there's a lot of inspiration for that. Even with Mercury squaring Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, it's like these conversations may be difficult over the next couple of weeks, but you will be able to massage it with that diplomacy, with that tact that Libra is giving you. So work it, work it, work it, work it. I want to sing the Cardi B song, but I won't. But it's a cool song. I really like it. It's really like catchy. It's really funny. But anyway, what else? One last little thing. Oh yeah, okay. One last little itty bitty thing, then I'll let you guys go. This Neptune and Pisces is also sextiling Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter. So this actually, okay, it's a sextile to Jupiter. No, to Pluto. It doesn't technically hit Saturn, but it kind of all is. So I know that it's really hard, this Capricorn area of your life, but you're talking things through, you're using your communication and your frustrated desires and, you know, going back to really move forward and get what you want. And you are getting this help from Neptune. You're getting help from this full moon that's helping you break through and break free. What Neptune's doing in this sextile is infusing you with hope, is infusing you with hope that things will get better, that there will be a light at the end of the tunnel. And I know that the Capricorn energy can be really hard and really down. I'm getting like Mount Everest. Like you can just feel like you're alone on this cold, blizzardry mountain and all your friends are going to plot to freeze you and eat you or something. Now it's like Alive, that movie Alive. I was way too young to see that, but it left a very strong impression. Anyway, so, but it's okay. It's okay, because what Neptune and Pisces is this little creature hidden in the middle of the mountain that's going to like come out and just like give you a little candle and some chocolates and some hot chocolate. And, you know, it's going to be little cute little fuzzy creature with little fuzzy little ears. And you're going to be like, what did I see? Am I hallucinating? No, it's like the magic of God and the magic of the cosmos. So Neptune, let the visions, you know, happen for you, because Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter working with Neptune, that other outer planet, and they're all connecting with these interpersonal planets, all connecting with each other. The moon is very just strongly with that Uranian energy. You are directly being with the light surgery, you're directly being changed by the cosmos in very real ways. All this energy we have not seen in a very long time, we will never see it again. So try to enjoy it, try to keep the faith, and be excited. Okay, everybody. I love you guys so, so, so much. I'm going to take the party over to Patreon. I want to get into, because I can feel myself wanting to talk about it. I feel myself wanting to start and like going through all this with all the 12 signs. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I love you guys forever and ever and always. Have an amazing Halloween. Happy Halloween. It's like, I love this holiday. I've been waiting for it since, you know, July. So have fun, dress up, take cute pictures, and I will see you guys very, very soon. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah.